What is up, guys? So, this summer, I worked at a private yacht club. And let me tell you, these members at this yacht club were rich. Like, these people shit money. Woo! And you know, like, as much as serving sucks, it was cool because, like, cleaning the bathrooms, there was always that chance you could find a gold coin. Granted, you'd have to clean it off a little bit, but it was definitely worth the dig. And, I mean, I was the best male server on staff. I worked with 14 girls, but still, resume builder. And working with 14 girls, you say, it's like, well, of course, you're gonna be a pimp. I was basically guaranteed to walk in as a pimp. I was gonna be Jesus and they were gonna be my sheep. And I'm not saying Jesus raped sheep, don't get me wrong, okay? But I was gonna be a pimp. But it actually turned out that these girls turned me into their gay best friend. And I knew like everything about them. I knew who they were sleeping with. I knew what they were sleeping with. I mean, I even started carrying tampons around in my server's apron because I knew when their periods began and ended. Oh, no, okay. And obviously, hooking up with any of them was just out of the question. So then, obviously, I turned to the next best thing, which was rich members' daughters. And I had little nicknames for them, like my little 401k plan, Social Security, retirement fund. But like that didn't even work out because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but girls look like women nowadays. It's just too much of a risk. You can't tell if a girl's 14 or 25, and you can imagine that predicament you would find yourself in. Like I get a girl's screen name, add her to my AOL buddy list, strike up a sexy conversation with her, you know, like saying like, hey, and how are ya? And you know, like next thing you know, I'm being invited to her house and she's telling me to bring wine coolers and edible underwear. I'm like, all right, let's get wild. So I show up the next evening and she invites me in and bam, Chris Hansen to Catch a Predator. He's there going, why are you soliciting a 14-year-old online? Like, I'm just here to tell her not to have sex with older men. Why do you have wine coolers and it looks like you have sugar up your ass? And then, you know, like when he tells you you're free to go, he's a fucking liar. I walked out the front door, tasered immediately. I mean, but like, it would probably be my fault anyway. I should be suspicious when a girl tells you to drive to Florida to meet up with her. But now I'm the guy knocking on your door in 10 years because I'm state mandated to tell you I moved into your neighborhood. I'm not allowed near parks or schools or Chuck E. Cheese's, which is real unfortunate. I mean, like, serving like with these girls like didn't suck all that bad. I actually like learned some things. Like, I learned that the women's suffrage movement wasn't completely worthless. That women actually do have rights. I mean, you guys would be on the same page with me if your boss tells you to go do the dishes because the dishwasher didn't show up, and you tell her, isn't that a woman's job? And immediately you're turned into a punching bag for 14 angry waitresses on your period. And, I mean, like, oh shoot, I'm sorry. And like, I have like the scars to prove that I'm actually right in this. So guys, respect the girls, respect the waitresses, and don't have sex with 14-year-olds. Thank you.